Good afternoon. My name's Ross Taylor. I'm the owner of Buffalo Logistics, and I'm here today to try and make you public aware of what's going on in the background with our environment agencies and our local councils and local authorities, because we experienced a catastrophic disaster on the 23rd and the 24th of December, where we basically got flooded at our site here at Ellington. It was an absolute unexpected. It was a lot of rain that day. More than normal. We had a gut feeling that the river might run over onto the road, and basically it was rising from 5 o'clock in the evening and rising. We panicked at about 9 o'clock at night, and basically we went farmer style, because also I'm a farmer in the Fens at Ely. Potato farmer, also own Corker's Crisps, so I know about water and stuff. So we acted. We called people in with pumps just in case that there was a problem, because we just didn't know what. It just didn't feel right. Anyway, the water rose and rose and rose. By about midnight, I mean it was a metre and a half deep in places in our site. Probably a metre and a half deep. Then all of a sudden, at 1 o'clock in the morning, we was, well, at the time I was on a digger trying to block things up, trying to protect things, which was almost a fighting a losing battle. We experienced a tidal wave. It was, I think a tsunami would be an exaggeration, but it was probably a metre high tidal wave, where it took people off their feet. It was unbelievable. Basically, it came down the Ellington Brook, which goes from there into Huntingdon. It was something, unless you see it, you wouldn't believe it could happen. It literally destroyed our operation. It actually stopped us. We actually had to stop and give up, and I'll never give up in my life, ever. So we literally had to make emergency plans. We had to shut the operation. We'd got everything damaged, so we had to stop. We then decided, it was Christmas Eve, we set up quickly and moved everyone to one of our other depots, which, you know, we're very lucky to have been in a position to be able to do that. So my staff worked tirelessly over Christmas to try and, you know, make it all keep going, because we supply every supermarket in the UK almost, and we're a major part of the food supply chain, delivering fresh food to supermarkets. So if our operation doesn't work, there'd be thousands and thousands of products not on the shelves the next day. So we couldn't have that. So we literally pulled all the stocks out, shut our depot, and we made it happen. We did some amazing work. Our team did some amazing work. Once the dust settled, and then we realised the next day, and then over the Christmas period, actually this failure of the river authorities or environment agency was absolutely catastrophic. You know, we've known for years it's been disastrous, and I think the reason for this video is I want to start this petition, and I've started this group, and this group I need people to join to help. This helps everybody who lives in East Anglia, because if East Anglia floods, it affects people who even live on the high towns like Ely, because the road network floods, the railways almost flooded. It's close, so close to a disaster that people don't understand. So the reason I'm doing this is I just need to explain to people that we've got the main river, which is called the 100 foot, and then there's the New Bedford. I'm not a drainage expert, but basically these two rivers haven't had any maintenance done of them, and they're running at about 30% to 40% capacity. So all of this water we have coming into Cambridgeshire and Huntingdonshire from all the other counties, we are the hub. We are the top of the funnel for the whole county here, and Erith is the bottleneck. And at Erith, the water then goes from Erith to Kings Lynn, and then basically out to sea. Now that there, you could actually walk across it. There's actually room to have a beach on it, and that used to be the 100 foot. Some people say it was because the river was 100 foot wide, but I'm not, you know, at the end of the day, it was double the width and double the depth. It was what it was designed to do to what it is today. Now that is putting the people's lives at risks and people's houses at risks, and people's property prices at risks, and, you know, seeing some of the stories that I've actually seen in the last few days where poor elderly people have been nearly washed out of the house in Huntingdonshire, and they've lost all their possessions. They haven't got the money for insurance. And then hearing the things I've heard from the authorities this week, and I can't, you know, I don't feel like naming and shaming anybody, but literally I've wrote to them and they really don't care. They do not understand our water systems. They don't understand what pressure they're under, and they don't understand if that river isn't done out, and we keep taking and building more and taking all of this water from everywhere, and we can't get it out to sea. The fens will disappear, and all the farmland will disappear, which is my farm gone, and hundreds of other farms disappear, and their livelihoods. And also, if you live in a beautiful place like Hemmingford or everything, that will be underwater as well, because that will flood before we flood. So everybody has got to sign this petition. It's not live yet, but I'll let you know when it's live.